Ooh.你有多大鞋子吗？over. Let's get out of here now.
After these messages.
Okay, fine. That's enough. That's enough hacking for now. Oh, gotta turn that off. And the coolest title card ever. Hold on. Wait for it. Wait for it. I need to turn that way up. That's pretty quiet, actually. How y'all doing tonight? Oh wait, I know what it is. I turned this audio all the way down. Oh, this is gonna get interesting. Alright, alright. There's another... I was playing this with a gamepad earlier, and it... Oh, shit, I canceled it. Yeah, bro, man, I hacked your nano machines. I hacked everything, bro. Everything you do on the internet is because I wanted you to. Because I allowed you to. Been tweaking with the mic a little more. Hopefully it's not too loud, too blown out. It's probably going to sound a little robotic. I don't know how... that might just be how it is. Yeah, Katie, you've been through some shit tonight. Steph's watching back there. She's going through some shit right now. Yeah, horror addict, I hacked your balls. Your balls are mine. I got through all the firewalls. The fleshy walls. I could ruin Funhouse's revenue, but I choose not to. That is the hacking restraint that I have. What would you do if you and your friend are both crushing on the same girl? Man, Raiju hit me with the hard questions right off the top. She hasn't gotten to the shit yet. That's weird, because I saw some shit going down. I did like how they really are sort of tying things together, which is not something I expected. I kind of expected that Twin Peaks would forever be this sort of weird, unexplained thing, and you just have to deal with it. But as far as you and your homie crushing on the same girl, do you know this because you've talked about it, or do you know it because you've talked about it and he's like you can tell he's into it too? You know, that's so many spells. It is a lot of spells. Some of these are dupes. Like I don't need that there, which means I can assign Control Z to something. I don't have that right now. I don't have Asuna right now either. Right, I have not reorganized these since I changed up my spells. Largesse. Yeah, I got that assigned. Lucid Dreaming assigned. Protect is assigned. So yeah, there's a lot, but you know, it's less than World of Warcraft, and given what you're doing, you won't need them all the time. Are you white mage? Yeah, bud. Hold on. Boom, 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 boom. For life. How many episodes of Esports Ejects? Just started watching it. I think 8, but I don't want to say for sure because I might be wrong. Don't forget to use Leviosa. Leviosa. You have to say it. There's actually voice activated. Yeah, Lalafell White Mage. My boy's got his slash hat. I got new pants, but they're still cut-off shorts. So I got this cool new robe, but I'm still wearing booty shorts underneath. I got a tassel on this side, too. Get back in there. Unlock that shit. So yeah, I got this little hip tassel. I got some jaunty little boots. You can see them down there. Yeah, I got my slash hat. I'm waiting to get a different hat. I've had this hat forever. So there you go. But yeah, both talked about it. Alright. And in that conversation, you guys didn't come to a conclusion? It's not... I don't think it's a... If you guys are cool both just sort of letting it be a crush, then that's fine. And you guys might even bro out over it. If either of you want to make a move, that's when it gets weird. I don't know. There's so much context to that, too. Like, I don't want to ask. Oh shit, Jeremy's hosting me. Thank you, buddy. I wanted to make a joke about your, keep talking and no one explodes thing. I was gonna be like, Jeremy, you burned off all your hair, buddy. But I didn't think anyone would get it. And people are just gonna be like, he shaved his head ass. I'm like, yeah, I know. Watch fucking off topic, I know. I have a 90 video watch later playlist with 3-month backlog of Funhouse content. Ooh. Just put it on the back. Raiju, for the questions, it's gonna be specifically about your context, and I don't want to ask that stuff because I don't want you to reveal too much personal information. But like, instead of saying exactly how old you are, maybe like, are you in school? And if so, junior high, high school, college? That stuff sort of factors into it. Because that can make the difference between something that could legitimately be a long-lasting, potentially good relationship, and something that's just like, hey, you know, like, I want to smooch you a lot. Steph gonna scream. Yeah, you get to be here live for Steph getting her emotions bombed by Twin Peaks. Oh shit! Oh! Resonator! That's an amazing... Oh, rat. Never mind. I was like, this is so outside of your normal style. Sorry, I missaw the name. That's incredible. Hold on a minute. Have you been... Did you... No. You've been working on this, right? Or did you just bash this out? Hold on a minute. Steph, you getting your heart broken over there? Sounds like it. Look at that. Look at my little guy. Oh, you're in college. Okay. Well, that's something then. I think the ideal situation is that you both talk about it and you mutually agree that she is more interested in one of you than the other. Have you both talked to her? Like you both have a relationship with her? Alright. Let me catch you guys up on the story. That's important. Luckily, since last we checked in on the adventures of Cloudaroth Cephaloud, it's been a lot of side stuff. Like a lot of, another problem she prefers Achievement Hunter over Funhouse. That was the plan so far. Then yeah, I don't know that you necessarily have to think too far ahead on it. If you guys can both agree that you're not competing over her, and then, you know, like whoever she decides she wants to spend more time with, then that's her decision. And I think the important thing to remember, to constantly remind yourself, is there is no, like, storybook romance that somebody's cheating you out of, or that circumstances are cheating you out of. It's just, if it's at a crush phase, then it's probably that neither of you know her that well. And it's entirely possible that if one of you goes on a few dates with her, you may not be into her. And it's not necessarily like, now it's your turn kind of thing. It's like, just respect the fact that she's her own person, she makes her decisions, and that even though you may think she's hot, there's a lot of other hot girls out there. And it would be a shame if you got so wrapped up in this one thing that you let it come between you and make you combative. Expressing your emotions in a healthy way is gay. Why not just be passive-aggressive for the rest of your life until you explode? Bridge Squid, I agree. That is the healthiest way to do it. That's true, Edgy Bleach 69. Also, your name is really edgy. Holy crap! That might be the edgiest name I've ever heard. Edgy Bleach 69. And yes, I get mounds of Tang. It gets shipped to me in the mail. 2-gallon drums of Tang. And I just pour it all over myself. Oh yeah, so story. Sup, Erixia? So my merry band, still the same setup as before. There's the Empire, which is bad, rounded by 2 border states that are just getting fucked by the Empire, because the Empire's kind of, but not really invading everybody. They're essentially conquering other nations through, like, economic means, or just, like, military means. They're just around, and they're pushing people around, so they haven't de facto invaded or conquered, but they are essentially controlling these nations. So, me, being the sort of, like, I don't know what you'd call it, sort of like a rogue diplomat. My job is to go into these countries and assist, enable, and foment their rebellion, so that the Empire does not spread and conquer the nation that I'm from. So, started a rebellion in one spot. That got crushed. The second the Empire saw there was a rebellion, came in and slaughtered everybody. So my dude was like, okay, we'll go over there. Went all the way around to a border state, had to cross basically Empire-owned waters. And crossing, you're a terrorist. I'm enabling terrorism. Sure. Had to cross basically Empire-controlled waters. Essentially, there were pirates there that used to control it. The Empire came in and basically eradicated the pirates. So I basically was in the position of aiding the pirates to loosen the Empire's grip on that area of the ocean. Crossed the ocean, went into Doma, which is the nation right next to the Empire that is getting fucked by the Empire. There is a woman here, whose name I don't recall, but she is an A1 super evil person. Essentially, she just goes around to all these territories in Doma, knowing that no one's going to fight her because they're the Empire, and if anyone attacks her, they're going to start a war. It's not Yugiri, because Yugiri's right there. I'm talking about the evil one. Yugiri and the other dude, the giant guy. Where is he? Gosetsu, yeah. They're the residents of Doma. Yatsuyu, that's it, yeah. Just like Lawrence, I don't remember a girl's name. I don't remember a whole lot of the names of the Domans. They're all very Asian. So you see, I'm not sexist, I'm just racist, if that makes sense. Anyway, she's traipsing around killing whoever she wants. She basically has committed enough atrocities in this area that no one will rebel against her. So now I'm entering this land that basically no one has any rebellious spirit because they've seen enough wholesale slaughter of their own people that they're done. They're just like, just don't bother us, you are not allowed to stay here. So it's kind of interesting. The setup here is interesting. No one here wants to help me. No one even wants to harbor me because they're like, you guys are well-known enemies of the Empire and we are not having that shit here. Because I don't want my entire family to get killed. You became the Eorzean White Knight? Exactly. So now it's my job to connect with the local resistance that isn't very big and try to help them out. Potentially, I guess, stage some very public displays of defiance to hopefully make the residents feel like they can fight the Empire. That's where I'm at. Along the way, I had to help out some turtle-mans and some pirates. So there you go. As the Alamegan resistance has struggled, so too has the Doman Liberation Front. So yeah, those are the two sides. Alamigo and Doma. Stormblood is really fascinating. Like they're giving me like dialogue options now that don't mean anything. But whatever, it's cute. Which mainstream anime do you watch? Anime? I'm plugging through My Hero Academia right now. I relish the challenge. My little guy likes to fight. Orange juice, pulp or no pulp? Choose a side. There is no neutrality. I'm a pulp guy. I like a little chunk in my drink. It's like it's like half boba. Do I get anything? Ooh, a new necklace. I will wear that right now. Even though it's not going to be visible at all now that I'm wearing my nun's habit. Actually, that would be the head thing. I don't know what the robe is called. Whatever. Yeah, people told me Gamers is really good. I'll get into that. Wait, what did I just get? Temple chain. Oh, it's a head. Hey! I was just saying I needed a new hat. Boom! You can see my sweet hair now. Sweet. That's in there somewhere. The hairline kind of covers it up, but what you gonna do? Got my boy that sweet two-tone pomp. 2 months in a row with Prime? Oh shit! Wait, who? Where? What? What did I miss? Oh, Yellow Chicken! Well, alright then. Alright then. What made you pick White Mage? I like healers. I've always liked healing in MMOs. To me, it's a fun challenge, and it's the most interesting one that I've felt like. If you're a tank, it's like you have to maintain aggro, that's something. And then you have to worry about orientation. So it's like you kind of have to know the phases. It's kind of softly expected that you're going to instruct everyone on how to do the fights. But for me, White Mage is where it's at, because not only do you still have to manage your own aggro, but you have to make choices about who gets healed and when and why. And it's also kind of like you kind of have all the power. People, they don't have to be nice to you, but they better if they know what's good for them. I feel like being a good healer is more important than being a good anything else. I mean, there are fights where DPS is very important. There are like DPS checks. Sorry, Yellow Chicken. I didn't mean to ignore you. Chat was looking out for you. I probably would have missed it. I'm sorry. I embrace that. That was my fault. Let's see here. Mm-hmm. You know what? That'll fucking do. That'll motherfucking do. So, Yellow Chicken, thank you for not only subbing once, but subbing twice. So nice, you subbed it twice. As a result, I'm going to play an anime track for you. Please enjoy.
Macarosu, $82.99.
Alright, Zaxby, you mentioned the noise reduction. Yeah, when I talk, essentially the noise reduction goes away. So when I'm talking, all the background noise and all the stuff in this room is going to come through behind what I'm saying, which probably makes it pretty disconcerting when all that stuff flattens out when I stop talking. Is it always weird electronic EDM indie anime songs? No, it's kind of all over the place. I try to be diverse. At least, yeah, I hope that the audio solution's not too bad. I'm still experimenting, trying to find a good middle ground. Is that Laura Palms? I remember that. Steph, Katie wants you to know that she's here for you if you need her.
There's so many things!
Yeah, there's some things. Seen Shin Godzilla? No, Raiju, I haven't. Everyone's told me it's great. I need to just watch it. I need to just bust her out. Did you ever watch Koi to Uso about a teenagers being a cuck? No, I haven't seen that. Let me check that out. Now, Wicker Man, we haven't ordered that kettlebell. We're gonna be moving soon, so we probably don't want to buy weights right now. What Macross song was that? So that was from an album called Macross. I don't know. This thing got recommended to me, and I don't know what it is. So apparently there's a Mexico City producer, and his name is Macross82-99. And he made an album called Idols, Sakura. And it's a bunch of like future funk anime mix-up stuff. Oh yeah, Shinbro's got it. Alright, you Gary, what you got to say, girl? Judging by the lights, it's rave time? Bro, it's always rave time. Oh yeah, people are asking what the drink is. This is vodka and pina colada mixer. Oh yeah, it's on auto forward. I like this track. It's very tropical. It's very Costa del Sol. Oh, we're gonna go to Doma. Alright. There's a lot of things that Stormblood is doing that's so smart. I do appreciate that they show you... They put on these little plays to show you just how bad the situation is in these areas. And that really does set up the villains really well, too. Do you think you'll ever stop drinking like a college kid, or is it a point of pride? I kind of don't. As much as I enjoy joking about that and presenting that as my persona, I'm typically not drinking most of the time. But it is fun to get toasty on while streaming. Helps with some shit going on. Helps with the slight social anxiety I still have. And certainly the, when I do drink, the amount that I drink and the rate at which I do it has toned way down. I've gotten a lot healthier about that, so. Waiting for the stream where he mixes Gatorade and cheap vodka? Never really was a Gatorade guy. Diet Mountain Dew is my garbage mixer of choice. What do you consider your favorite antagonist in any story? What's his name from Suikoden 2? Not Luca Blight. Your homeboy. That ends up being, like, somebody that you have to fight just because of the way the story plays out? Whatever. Suikoden 2 is brilliant. All you Gary to Namai Village. Where is that? Where that? Oh, I can just warp there. Well, alright. Yeah, see, Jacob? Crippling alcoholism to functioning alcoholism. Air fusion, more drunk funhouse videos, please. That's harder than you might think. It's tough to get those boys to do that. I know this is a shock, but they actually don't like binge drinking as much as I do. Weird, right? I know. Hey, if it were up to me, it'd be like every weekend, but it's not up to me. You guys at Funhouse affected by the fire? No. That is much more north than we are. Wow! Hello, Terminus. You look dashing. With your fancy red coat and your long quill in the hat. Oh, look at your jaunty little posture. My, you're a fancy boy, Terramus et al. Man, going to any city is always a delight. Oh shit, this place is really pretty. If only for all the colorful people running around. Hello, Physia Onala. You're ready for winter, with your knit shawl and throw-over cap. Look at that. Her clothes match her hair. Jeez. Her Uggs. Her Final Fantasy Uggs. Give you a little wave. Hello. Aww. So polite. Alright. When they add crossover server friends list, would it be okay to add you? Sure. I'm fairly reclusive when it comes to these games. Although I am developing an appetite for collaboration. That's kind of how you have to play the better content. What do you enjoy most about Stormblood so far? The music's spot on. The environments are amazing. The storytelling is really smart. They're doing a lot of cool stuff. I don't know. I'm enjoying how much there is to it, to be frank. This is a beast of a game. Just in terms of the amount of content. Granted, a lot of it is very MMO style. Like, very slowly plugging through side stories and dungeons and shit like that, but I kind of like that. I don't want every game to be like this. I like this game to be like this. This is like Persona 5, the MMO, in terms of how long it is and how much content there is in it. So this track is pretty jaunty. Hey, what's up, Kenson? Yeah, I just realized my stream schedule kinda is kind to those living in Hong Kong. Alright, gather information. I also, you know what, one of the subtle touches about Stormblood that whoa! That's who's writing a bunch of bombs. That I really appreciate is, no matter how bullshit your side quest is, they always find a way to justify it in the story, and that sounds so trite, right? But, I'm a complete moron, I can't find the track. What's the title of the song? Oh, it's cool. One Banana Too Far. I can link you directly to it, but it will be through Google Play, so I hope that's fine. At least that will give you all the metadata, and then maybe you can find it on whatever service you use. Be that Spotify or what have you, Amazon. But yeah, it's even a little self-effacing, so you'll go to a new town, and a common setup is, oh, nobody trusts us here because we're with the rebellion. Well, we have to earn their trust, and like, I remember there was a line from an NPC, like, what better way to earn the trust by helping them with their menial tasks? And I was like, ha! Oh, MMOs! So it's like, go help this man find his fish. Go help this guy fix his boat. It's like all that bullshit. But there were at least a few lines in there to justify it. And I really do like that. It sounds so simple, but it's a fine art. It's a fine art to pull off. Of a bullshit throwaway line that means nothing, or a bullshit throwaway line that, like, tells you the devs know. Like, everyone knows. The Fox Lady Fate chain is in this area, and you can get fox ears off the drop. Oh, is that oh, the Fate? Is it active now? Footing the bills? How long is that chain? Is it 3? You believe people would pay $10 for YouTube Red, or as YouTube, to be a paid service while also getting Google Music included? Bro? Man, I'm not sure. Did you get the unicorn mount? I don't think I did. It's not on the map. Oh, that's weird. I don't know. YouTube Red is interesting. I feel like it's worth it for Google Play Music. I feel like it's worth it just morally because I don't like to use AdBlock, and ads are annoying. So I'll take any opportunity to pay my way out of ads, especially if it's just $10 a month. For as much as I watch YouTube, makes sense. Downloading is a great feature. That's not something that fucking... oh, it's in the Conjurer Guild? Oh, interesting. You need to complete the other 2 fates to spawn one that might spawn the Fox Lady Fate. There's some shit going on back there. Switch from Spoofy to Google Play Music. There's a service that moves playlists and stuff between services, so it made it fairly seamless to switch. Dang it, I didn't know. The only reason I would recommend it over... I don't have a lot of intimate knowledge with Spotify, but I have been absolutely pleased with Google Play's search and recommendation engines. I found so much new music that I genuinely enjoy by using their radio, like their playlists and their radio generation features. Unlike something like Rhapsody that would always drive me towards pop, no matter what. I'm asking because it's a great question, because of all the revenue cock-blocking, and if YouTube would switch to be a paid service. I mean, yes, YouTube Red does allow for revenue to go to the creator, even if a video is judged to be not advertiser-friendly. And you get way more money from a viewer who is a YouTube Red viewer than you do from one who watches an ad anyway. How much is Google Music? $10 a month. It's the same service. YouTube Red and Google Play Music are the same thing. So if you get one, you get the other. Yeah? Some shit? Or some shit. I'm gonna give my best impression of Hancock. Oh, that didn't work at all. I'll smile at her this time. There we go. Can you do your best Christopher Walken impersonation? No, sorry, I'm not that drunk yet. I don't think I'd be any good at it either. How's the music selection of Google Play? I haven't found anything they don't have. Plus, you can upload your own music to it. I do that a lot. You know when I get that new Beatmania soundtrack, I'm slamming that shit into Google Play. Palm slamming those MP3s into... If YouTube becomes a paid service, we'll find I'll switch to another platform. I mean, like, only paid? You are a fox man. What are you... Why are there fox men? This is new to me. Hello, fox man. Oh, he wants meat. Oh, the Lupin. For generations we served the lords of Doma, compassionate and wise as they were. Memories of such times fade with every passing day. As a little tell you. Alright. I know you like to shit on Shenmue, but do you think Shenmue 3 will be good, and do you think it will be as innovative as predecessors were? I think Shenmue 3 will be a game...
Oh my lord!
She's my lordin'. It's weird, because they put out that trailer, and then I realized, oh! They're making Shenmue 3... in the same way that they made Shenmue 1 and 2. So this is going to be a game that has production values circa like 2004? I didn't know that. I think people were expecting Shenmue 3 to be the scaled up version of Shenmue if it came out now. And I don't think that's what's going to happen. I don't think they have the money for that. So I think people are going to be really blown away by that. They're going to be really confused. Because they're expecting it to be like photorealistic and a living simulation. And yeah, I think instead it's going to be the game that would have come out if a Shenmue 3 did exist. So I'm down for that. I actually like that more. I think it's going to be an awesome throwback. And I think it'll be interesting, but I think people won't receive it well. Yeah, more lucky hit. Fuck, man. I remember I remember specifically I was like, I imported Shenmue 2 from Europe, got the swap disc shit for Dreamcast, and I got stuck playing Lucky Hit for about 2.5 hours because you couldn't quit, and I couldn't lose. Like, it was just a trade every time. I dropped a fucking marble, he dropped a fucking marble, and the game would just never end. And I don't think time passed while you're playing Lucky Hit, so... Beep boop, what's the scoop? Sco, that's your new catchphrase? Good to hear it. Everyone needs their own catchphrase. Oh yeah, Jacob. Yeah, it's kind of similar to that. How Duke Nukem Forever was a throwback to Duke Nukem. Yeah. Duke Nukem Forever is what that game was if that game came out in, yeah, like 2001. Anyone want to play Lucky Hit? How about a game of Lucky Hit? Hey, want to try some Lucky Hit? Jesus. What a garbage way to earn money. Loved it. You played the Yakuza remake, Kiwami? No, not yet. I want to finish Yakuza 0 first. And here I am not playing Yakuza 0, so... What you gonna do? But yeah, I'm hoping for that. I want that game to be janky as fuck. Just weird and like, quirky. It was not a life simulator. It was slow and weird. And they spent a lot of time modeling a bunch of weird shit that they didn't have to. I hope that that's what people think about the new game. Adam Outspoken, I am not a Kamen Rider fan, I just haven't gotten into it. I've seen a couple of Super Sentai series, but... So yeah, I was just sampling the flavor in this town, and they are... Not only are they oppressed, but they are 100% not even on board with trying to rebel. Oh yeah, in cyber console stuff. Suikoden Tier Krace is a great game. Is that the one for DS? I don't think I played that one very much. I was done with Suikoden by that point. And I played through Suikoden Tactics. Snuck, you really like this music? It's good. Hey, thanks for the resub, Shiryuki. Alright. Damn it, buttface! I need you now. Some big smells. I guess it's time to pick up the raft of side quests. It's actually kind of been nice to, Stormblood has paced out the leveling curve pretty well. I'll hit like a level cap for a story mission, except it's surrounded by side quests, and I do like maybe 5 or 6 of them, and I'm good. So I haven't gotten stuck, and I haven't had to grind much, which is really nice. Reminds me of the music I listened to from my Chinese history course I took last year. Man, there were a few games I dive into because the music and the visuals, like, I want more of it, and I kind of enjoyed that being the reward. Final Fantasy XI was a lot like that. I liked going to new areas just to see what they looked like and listen to the music. Are you one banana too far? You gotta go? Too many bananas, huh? Oh, good. I have to help them plant the rice. There's so much side quests, I end up over-leveled for the quest and leveled up a second class to not waste experience. Yeah, Zakoro, I got to where I was dumping quests out of my log. Basically, I moved to a new area and then dump all the quests I didn't finish. My min-max is basically to... Oh shit! And rude! Just subscribe! Which means I'm gonna play you a jam, bro! Yeah, I'll accept all the subquests in a given area while I'm doing the story quest there, thinking that if there are subquests on the way while I'm doing story stuff, I'll just knock them out. And then when I move to a new area, I basically wipe all the quests I left behind, unless they unlock, Aether Currents or something like that. And then if I have to, I'll go back to an old area and pick up side quests, but I feel like that's the most time-efficient way to do it. Alright, this is pretty anime. In case you were curious, that is the theme for tonight. What is the game that best created a living, breathing world? One where it felt like you were actually living in a world rather than just having it be the setting for your adventures. Shenmue? Shenmue was one. I think it's when a world is so quirky on its own that you feel like it's a different place. Deadly Premonition was very much like that. Breath of the Wild is... I really like that. Skyrim was pretty good about that too. Dwarf Fortress? Leveling a side job from 60 to 70 is time consuming, especially if it's a DPS. Yeah, and I'm on track with that. White mage till I die. Ride or die crew. Alright, Androod. Thanks for that cash. Enjoy your jam. Man, that's some shit. That's some shit. When that track hits, that's when you fucking light up on Overwatch or COD, man. You're just killing, snapping necks, throwing people over your shoulder, dumping them out of windows. Get out of here. Get this trash out of here is what you say. Get this trash out. With my subscription, I'd like to thank you and the rest of the Funhouse crew for making amazing content and always finding a way to make me laugh and even think at points. Mostly with the podcasts and streams. I hope you'll have many more great times and keep making the content you love to make. Damn, Andrew. Thank you. Hey man, as long as people watch, we'll keep making. YouTube's throwing us a curveball, but we'll figure it out. Luckily, Rooster Teeth has our backs, right? That's a nice thing. They are interested in keeping us creating. This almost sounds like the Beethoven's Ninth a bit. Oh yeah, Chloe. So you were talking about level syncing and having to switch around your hotbars. Yeah, so there was a problem. I mean, the way I experienced it was Stone. Stone would like scale with your level, and if you had Stone 3 equipped and you got level synced below, you could cast it, you had to rotate shit out. They actually changed it now, so there are, where is it? There are traits that change the spell. So you don't have multiple spells, you have one spell that upgrades or goes down. So if I go below level 64, I lose this trait, and then Stone just becomes Stone 3. That's actually pretty great. It means I don't have to swap anything around anymore. So that's another nice little usability thing that they added in Stormblood to make the game a little friendlier. Yeah, Quirky, that shit is great. Especially if you're doing like Palace of the Dead, and you're like having to constantly swap out new spells as you level up again. It's very nice to just have them scale up. There's no reason. There's no reason to have to do that stuff. And you're just playing Absolver, absolutely. Yeah, it's out, isn't it, Eli? I want to play through that shit. I think it's fun. Oh. Katie did stuff, just get to her.
Yes. That's what I need, I know.
Oh, we found the real Diane? Birdman, you gonna sleep? Cool. Thanks for dropping in. Oh, I gotta chum the water. What's up, Punisher? Gotta sprinkle weird smells. Sprinkle the bucket of smelly liquid at the designated locations. Fukata hopes you enjoy follow orders. Yeah, Adam, she's in there. It's only $29.99. I might buy it when I to play it when I get tired of playing Overwatch. I think actually that'd be a pretty good compliment to Overwatch. The game's hard though. It's hard. It requires concentration, and you gotta hit buttons. You gotta hit them at the right time, and they gotta be the right ones. Or you're gonna get your ass kicked. If you're learning from Esports Ejects, I think you're missing the point of the video. Yeah, we're not great at the game. I think perhaps the one thing that I hope can be learned from Esports Ejects is I was about to say how to lose with grace. Oh, you won't be watching the face cam? Yeah, I was worried about spoilers. Hopefully this isn't rubbing too many people the wrong way. How does David Lynch do this to me through another person's TV in the background of a Final Fantasy stream? He's got your heart on a string. I'm Hanzo main, it's stressful. It ought to be. Hanzo mains are tough. If you're not getting kills, you're not doing your work. And that's the weird thing. I feel like DPS characters like Hanzo, Genji, whatever, they feel like I have gotten this this feeling from players that they feel like if they kill anyone, it's a bonus, and if they don't die, they're doing their job. It's like, no, everyone else is doing their job. You have to get kills. That's the baseline. If you get a lot of kills, or the right kind of kills, then you're excited. Oh, I died. My little guy. I guess I must have taken a hit before I fell. Turn to Kugane. I don't want to go to Kugane. God damn it. I have to. No one's around. Poor little dude. So yeah, I don't know. I've seen Hanzos just sort of spam arrows and be like, I'm doing my job! No, you're not. No, you are not. You're not. You're getting hits, but you're getting no kills, so you are useless. You're absorbing a spot on the team that could be taken by somebody more useful. A fucking Lucio can sit there and not die and help. You're doing nothing. You're helping their healers build ult. In the first Esports Ejects episode, you played against my little brother. He was excited to show me he was playing you guys. Did he beat us? Yeah. Mikhail, this is the Stormblight expansion. You take fall damage, it kills you. Oh, while you're in aggro? Okay. Out of aggro, it's just takes you down to 1 hit point. Actually, my drink's empty. That's stupid. Once I was in a 2-seater mount, he was way higher level than me. We got aggro and he jumped off a cliff and I died, but he didn't. That's awesome. Alright. I'm gonna take a break. I'm gonna take a break because I gotta top up my grip and sip. So I'll be right back.
Look at this. Hey, come on, man. What? Cool things happen when you start the day with Kellogg's Pop-Tarts. So cool. They're hot, so hot. The hot taste of real fruit filling inside and cool frosting on the outside. Real hot, 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 hot. The cool, hot part of this complete breakfast. So cool. They're hot, so hot.
Thank you.
They're cool.
Hey, kids!
Uncle Freddy.
Want some baseball tickets?
Yeah.
Don't we all? Hey, like that Kellogg's Rice Krispies Treat cereal, huh?
Mm-hmm. I bet you can't stop after one bite.
Try me.
Uh-oh. Another Uncle Freddy invention.
Behold, it's my homemade Resisto helmet.
Thinking about marshmallowy taste? Crispy cluster?
You win. I want more.
Part of this complete breakfast. One taste is never enough.
And now, back to the show. After these messages, we'll be right back.
Three cheers for the honeycomb bunch. For the taste and the shape that the bunch love to munch. Hey, what bunch is better than the taste and the shape of the honeycomb together? Can I get a hey for the honey sweet taste that you get when you touch it to the honeycomb shape? 1 for the taste, 2 for the shape, 3 for the crunch that the honeycomb makes. If you're down with the sound of the honey sweet taste, hey, a box of honeycomb because the taste is in the shape.
The taste is in the shape. Part of this complete breakfast.
Hey, yo, check this out. What do you do when you're off on drugs?
Beat it!
Drug-free's the way to be.
The hunger is never ending. The hunger is never filling. Always thrilling till it burdens your soul and you fall into a bottomless hole. The hunger is never ending. The hunger is never filling. Always thrilling till it burdens you up and you play, but you pay the toll. And you look into the eyes of the wall, black and cold, red and old. And you look into the eyes of the beast, and too late you beg for relief. And the all-consuming hunger devours and leaves you. And the hunger is a fall of beginning and end.
Man, now that is a fucking jam. An A+ jam. Sorry to cut in. You know I pick my clips good when people get mad at me for cutting into them. The hunger. Fucking love that song. That shit gets stuck in your head too. Oh, my soap opera highlight reel. Fuck. Hyper camera. You just reminded me. I need to start seeding that shit with highlights from Passions. I intended to start making like notes while I'm watching of like good shit I gotta cut out. Oh, Sailor Cacao. About to watch Miami Connection. How often do you watch bad cult classics? Not often because there aren't that many. But if I find one, I enjoy consuming it. I finally watched the Star Wars Christmas special, and that was phenomenal. Oh my gosh. Oh goodness. Where can I watch Passions? YouTube, my dude. It is all there. But yeah, so The Hunger was one of the first clips that I put in my titties. Damn. Damn, girl. Did the Overwatch banner stop? It doesn't necessarily have to. But yeah, that was one of the OG clips that I used to run. And I took it out because it got claimed, rightfully so. The geniuses responsible for that music video deserve every bit of credit for that wonderful piece of art. So I cut them from my like stream bumpers because I was like, well, you know, I wanted to play the YouTube game clean. I was like, I don't want any claims on my videos for whatever revenue I can pull in off of them. Fuck it, that's an extra $20 a month, fine. But now my videos don't have any ads running on them. So it's like, well, if I'm not running any ads, why would I bother to drop clips that get claimed? Because people are just going to claim it, and then no ads are going to run anyway. The one thing that I don't know is, if a video is claimed, does all the YouTube Red revenue from that video also go to the claimant? Even if it does, it doesn't matter. Sailor, you feel like it's too late to start 14? It depends. Depends what your appetites are. You can... Goodness, is there humping? Oh yeah, there is. There are with Stormblood, they added a pass to basically buy a level 60 character and to skip you up in the story. So I don't know if you guys can hear that. Clap near the sparrows to get them to search for pests. You got it. Hold on. Oh, I wanted to zoom in. I'll give it another clap. I'm so pleased with himself. What's the max level in 14? 70 now. It used to be 60, it used to be 50. Same old thing. Every expansion bumps it by 10. But yeah, you can buy yourself to the previous max level to basically get to the starting point of Stormblood, and then play through Stormblood. If that's what you want. Hope this doesn't run afoul on any video platform. Whatever, it's in the background. Who cares? Alright, rice patties tended. What's up, Doctor? I really need to find time to get back into 14, but XCOM expansion has sucked me in. I've heard that. I heard the latest expansion's super good. Actually, Doctor, could you drop some knowledge on me? What's so hot about it? Because I never finished XCOM 2, despite really loving XCOM. Just didn't find the time. Buy a leveling potion if it's a second character? Oh. Edgy Bleach, yeah, no, I agree with you. To say play through the story, it's good. It is good. But I don't know that I could recommend that for everybody. You know, not everybody's going to want to invest the time in MMO-style combat and exploration to get through all that stuff. And if your chief concern is catching up and feeling like you're caught up, then that's playing through all of Realm Reborn and all of Heavensward. That's got to be 200 hours of content. Laura Dern got to make out with Kyle in 2 projects 30 years apart. Honestly, what kind of goddess? What was the other one? I'm trying to think. Yeah, it was, wait, Blue Velvet? I just want to become a carefree man like Mr. Sonntag. I've got my own cares. That is a, complicated question, my guy. If maybe the more accurate question is how to appear carefree. New XCOM adds a bunch of one-hit KO mini-boss characters that make matches feel too random, which isn't very tactical. That doesn't sound good at all. Or it seems like he owns a Laserdisc player. You know, if I had infinite money and infinite free space, I probably would. I think it would be a fun project to just, kind of like I do with YouTube and other media, to just track down obscure-ass Laserdisc-only movies, transcode them, and then, like, play them in curated Twitch streams, where I just, like, find a bunch of abandoned content. TV Carnage does this stuff, Everything is Terrible does this stuff. Pulp Fiction on Laserdisc, that would be a cool collectible. Oh, Beatles, no. Shit, I got 2 on me. Blue Shark, will I be getting, Battlefront 2? Yeah, I think so. It looks great. And it's got a campaign. I'm down for that. Let's go get the cheese, too. This record's very good to us Twin Peaks on Laserdisc, the series and the movie, and I didn't buy it. Oh, would that put your collection up to 5? I started 14 right before Stormblood came out, and I'm already at Omega Savage stuff. So it's doable, but then again I had a lot of time because summer break. Yeah, I guess that's a good point. If you're at a point in your life where you can just play it all day, and you're looking for a game that can be played all day, this is one of them, for sure. Where's the narrative? That's what I want. What time do I go to the office? I'm usually in by at least 9. I've been getting a little lazy lately, to be honest. Usually I was, in the past when we did the No, I was in by like 8:30 because I had to write scripts every day. Well, not every day, 3 times a week. So, I'm kind of taking it easy, a little easier now because of that. Working like, yeah, it's weird, I'm only working like 8.5, 9-hour days these days instead of like 10, 11-hour days. It's been nice. I enjoy it a lot more, that's for sure. It gives me more time to sort of... Well, it's weird, the time that was consumed by that is now consumed by a bunch of other business things. We're more in the middle of business stuff now. More integrated into Rooster Teeth, so there's more people to talk to, more requests for support, more like back and forth about merch, about promo, about series, about promotion calendars. You'd be surprised how much that stuff can eat up your day. I gotta find flowers. No, Azami. Get out of here. Stuff is gonna yell soon. I hear ya. Doctor says they overhauled the game with the Chosen, which is a constant, unique alien enemy which can pop up in random missions. Also gotta contract other factions to do covert ops and get their new class characters. Also, soldiers can get tired and form bonds with each other, which can buff them. Also, new classes are like hero units. Okay. That sounds cool. Sounds like a lot of new mechanics that make combat a little fresh. I don't know, for me it's like... I got so tired of trying to play that game on like harder difficulties, and I would set up like... Wait, hold on. White Mage's Lucid Aura doesn't do damage anymore? You mean Lucid Dreaming? You mean a size? What ability are you talking about? Solid. So yeah, with XCOM, it was like... I enjoyed doing like the Iron Man runs on hard, but it's amazing how due entirely to chance, like a random critical hit, a 5% shot that just happens to pop the head of your ace sniper. A lot of that stuff would be run enders, and it was down entirely to chance. One above regen. Oh, Fluid Aura? Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
Balls got kicked?
Yeah.
Huh. Prey is the best Metroid game? Interesting. You actually didn't know that it... I didn't know that it didn't do damage. That's interesting. Thank you for pointing that out. It's good for these situations. I just need to fuck this guy up and then leave. Don't care. Oh shit. Oh, whatever. Yeah, I don't know. The RNG is something I just couldn't handle. Like, RNG is fine, but when your best character can get one hit killed, and then you lose the fight, and then you lose the area, and then you lose the funding, and then you lose the campaign, like, the snowball effect in XCOM is just nuts. And I know that's the game, you know, that's what you sign up for, but... bleh. Don't use it in dungeons and fuck up your fellow melees. No, I don't do that. Come on, man. This ain't my first time around the MMO block, and I'm on a team. No, Sailor, I did not pre-order the SNES Mini. I don't need it. I've played those games to death. And I have them on Virtual Console. Tried any of the other healer jobs? No, I actually haven't. I am satisfied with White Mage. It's fun to play, and I feel like I haven't mastered it. Like, I haven't done all the extreme and savage fights. So I clearly have, like, ways to get better at White Mage. Man, I don't care about the flowers. Tried any, yeah. Astral Legend is super fun. I've heard that too. Finley, am I excited for Kingdom Hearts 3? No. I am academically excited for it. I think it'll be a fun era in games to see all these other people get really hyped for it. Like, oh, that's happening. I'm excited for any game that's been in development for a long time to come out. But, I mean, the game's been in development for so long. I don't have a whole bunch of faith in Nomura as a director. Whatever. Did you play 15? I did. Yeah, dude, I loved Final Fantasy 15. I thought it was 70% of an amazing game and 30% of a shame. Like, that's a bummer. Get in here. start spamming that holy. The World of Ruin shit was just totally crap. If that were as substantial to the game as like World of Ruin was to Final Fantasy VI, Final Fantasy 15 would be a legendary game. But it's not. Fuck. Oh boy. I don't have Esuna? I don't. Out of the way, trees. Ooh. Thank you for the resub, Tube Staker. 9,000. That's a pretty quality name. Mad weasels have been slain. I feel like I should take periodic swipes at the compass to see if I'm close to Aether Currents. Yalms. That's pretty out of the way. Okay. Yet again, I fail at PUBG due to gathering instead of staying put with and being happy with a loadout. PUBG is not about success. It's about passing the time and hoping that wacky things happen. At least that's how I play it. Final chapters felt super rushed and forced. Should have just been longer, perhaps. Yeah, dude, you're dead. I feel like I got such a 360 PS3 era vibe from the last chapters. What I suspect is that they had a prototype for a game that was supposed to be Final Fantasy 15. And at some point they were like, this is just not turning into anything. So okay, we'll scrub that and we'll start this other prototype. And that's what 15 was. It was the open world stuff, the like kind of loose quest systems, the exploration factors, all that stuff. Like they made a new game. And then they were like, well, we have this prototype and it's functional and it's content and we made these maps. So we might as well use them. And maybe we can find a way to like wrap the end of the game into this, because that's when we have to conclude all the story anyway. So it kind of, maybe we can kill a lot of birds with one stone. We can use this content that we already paid for to make. We can make it the more directed, linear part of the end where we have to tell all the story. Don't forget to collect all the Aether Currents. Solid. I collect Aether Currents when I'm near them via quests, but I don't go out of my way to get them because that's just more time spent. And if I don't have all the quests to get all the Aether Currents, there's no reason to pick up all the other ones anyway because I'm not going to be able to fly. So if I have all the quest Aether Currents, then I'll make more of an effort to pick them up outside of questing because I'll actually get the skill. If that makes any sense. The Penthouse v Derp Crew video was really funny. Do you think there will be more collabs? Ideally, yeah. That's the point, right? This is how we get more subscribers and grow as a channel. It's the main way to do it. Finley, what is this game about? It's an MMO, so you roll around, you do quests, you cast spells on things. Occasionally you queue up to go into dungeons where you play a bunch of pre-planned content and keep walking by a few. Oh. I guess I'm not paying that close attention. All borrowed. That's weird though. I used the compass and it said I wasn't really all that close to one. 111 in the north. That one I might actually be able to get. Angry? Yeah, you're finally digging into Witcher 3. I've tried to do that a couple of times. And yes, the amount of content in it is ridiculous. It's almost prohibitive. It's like intimidating how much good stuff is in that game. Because you don't want to skip any side quests, you don't want to like rush through anything, you want to savor it all. I get a nice little cutscene. She's gonna tell me how hard life is here. Her mom was killed by the Empire or some shit. Can't remember how to speed up the auto text. Oh, he's gonna be mad at me. Talking to his sister, filling her head with thoughts. Brother and father. Oh, they're both dead? Shit. Oh, he's been cereal. I do like how politely firm everyone in Doma is that you need to not be here. Yeah, I'm gonna try to pull out the emotional card. Lay that shit down. Uh-oh. His mother and father believed in the rebellion. Oh, shit. They gave themselves up so their village wouldn't get burned down? Fuck. Shit, man, this is real. This music, too? Man. Fuck. That's rough. All it takes is the wrong word and I'll have to dig another grave. Whatever you came here to do, leave us out of it. If you want to fight the Imperials, go and fight them on your own. So it's funny because like there's just this NPC saying this stuff, and that's pretty raunchy if you're paying attention. But they've shown cutscenes where that kind of thing happens, and I like that. It reinforces how brutal this shit is. Oh, I saw that one at least. Draw distance for days, bro. If I was actually paying attention, I might be tearing up. I don't expect everyone in stream to like be paying rapt attention. Far from it. Yeah. And you though, huh? Some magical shit over there? I don't know what that's all about. Looks cool. Broken down bridges and shit because this country sucks ass. We're getting fucked up by the Empire all the time. To replace Horizon Zero Dawn, I have yet to get into it, sadly. I have it. I bought it. I started it. And then I stopped. Because it was like... I basically got to where the game started. I played that intro part with Aloy as a child, and I was like, oh, this game is fucking berserk! And it was kind of like a Witcher situation. It was like, I want to devote my body and soul to this game, but I can't right now. So... I'll wait until I can, which will probably never happen, so I should just start playing it. Horizon, the only thing interesting is the story. Really, Forrest? Everyone seems to universally love everything about that game. I was kind of concerned that it would become a Ubisoft-style open-world, like mini-map full of icons, collectathon type thing. I don't know if it is that, but. In FF games, there's always some evil empire. Chloe, most of the time. I would say that's kind of classic Final Fantasy. Other ones got a little diverse in their antagonists. Punisher says, I just turned 21. What would you suggest for a first drink? That depends, Punisher. How adventurous are you? Do you want something easy, or do you want something boozy? Like, do you want to know alcohol, or do you want to know what it's like to get a little tipsy? Because I would, if you just want to feel the effects of alcohol, I would suggest one and only one Long Island iced tea. Yeah, Doctor just said. That's a good one to start with. Vodka and juice is a good way to start. Like a vodka orange. Screwdriver. That's what it's called. Cape Cod. Vodka cranberry. Yeah. It is kind of that. The story and cutscenes are directed impeccably, though, so that's what drove me to finish it. Sounds kind of like a JRPG. Irish car bomb. Oof. Those are pretty complicated drinks. Of course, Lord Hean saw that. Alright, can I wear any of this? Nope. Materia it is. Jeez, and unlock even more side quests. Tiger Blood. Southern Comfort and Lemonade is a good mix for first-timers. That's pretty sugary, yeah. What time is it where I live right now? It is 10:51 p.m. You can even see it up there. Provided Twitch compression is not so raunchy that renders it unreadable. What's up, Nickel G? Evening's been good. Saw family today. Took a shower. Sat my ass down. Sipped on some vodka. Started playing Anime Day. Shall I get the Doom soundtrack? $10 for 36 songs? I mean, it's on Google Play, so... Anyone played Resident Evil 7? Yes. JD vs. Twitch. Actually, just, I finished that game not too long ago. Finally. Finally sat down and wrapped it up. The fires? Jerry, they're not where I am. They're in... kind of... They're more north of me. But, I saw the remnants of them, drove past some of that today. It's just charred countryside. It's pretty dire, man. It's crazy. Between, like, fires here, flooding in Houston, fucking hydrogen bombs going off in North Korea. It's scary. Maybe we'll get our fucking cyberpunk dystopia sooner than we think. Also, I'm on an egg. Also, check this out. The egg pops open and a little bird flies out. This game is awesome. What's a good YouTube channel or site to look for those cringy Be Right Back videos? Everything is terrible, is I think the banner one I would recommend. The end back there, very scary. The best Doom song is Barbie Girl by Aqua. Yo. We are all Barbie girls in Barbie worlds. That is a lovely egg. Got it for doing Easter quests, or what are they? Hatching Tide, I think they call it. Oh, not everything is terrible, sorry. I mean, there's the offshoots of everything is terrible. It's like Memory Hole. Super Deluxe is pretty good. Actually, Stephanie just found this outlet called Midnight Pulp. They've got some of that stuff. MidnightPulp.com. I haven't used their website much, so I can't really speak explicitly to the service, but they seem to... Oh, I gotta hide when the Empire shows up. Did you guys record more with Sark, or was it just the comment show? Yeah, we recorded a few more things. Those will be coming out soon. $40K MGP away from my Flying Adamant Toys mount. I missed out on the Easter event for that egg rip. Oh, we got speech, baby! Uh-oh. That camera work.
Why are you milling about like a pack of slack-jawed mongrels? Form a line! Now!
We're gonna be mean. We're gonna be so mean.
Finally. I come before you today to deliver an announcement of the highest import. So listen well.
Thank you, Jin Rummy. Appreciate the
While on a
compliment.
charitable mission to Isari village, the acting viceroy and her personal guard came under attack from Confederate forces. This brazen, unconscionable act cannot and will not go unanswered. As loyal subjects of the Empire, who enjoy her safety and prosperity, you have a duty to defend her as well.
They're gonna give us up?
There is no cause for alarm. We have no intention of sending ill-trained fodder to the front line.
Damn it.
You first.
Well, Twitch died. Cool.
This is but a thinly veiled attempt to intimidate those who supported the Confederacy's actions.
Oh, it's
and
back.
isolate
Okay.
any who...
Jesus.
And lastly, you. That should suffice for now.
Don't worry. I will be back before you know
Twitch.
it. Listen to the elders while I'm away, and do not play outside the village. Everything is going to be fine. I love you, alright? Remember that I love you.
These Imperials rolled into the village and they're asking for cleaners, I guess? They're basically just snatching up people to remind everybody they can. It's pretty raunchy.
We thank you for your cooperation. Rest assured that this will all be over very soon, once the Confederacy has been made to pay our own ruby tithe.
Man, ain't that some shit? When people with guns can just roll in and take people, just take them. These are ours
There's
now.
no telling what might happen to those people. We have to help them.
And we shall. But before all else, we must needs ascertain their destination. I doubt this is the first village the Garleans have visited, nor is it like to be the last. I will track these men. Will you help me?
I like this, though.
Pray return to our headquarters and tell the others what you saw here. Should we have need of reinforcements, I would know that they are ready.
But I should be going with you. I came here to fight!
Soon enough, Lise. Soon enough. For now, we must proceed with caution.
Doctor, what's the next interview? Haven't really looked at it. Maybe Wolfenstein 2.
I know that. I do. It's just... when I saw them rounding...
I need to put a dart in the board and really target it.
Happens,
I'm going to be out of
anything
town
at all,
for a while, though,
call
so...
for us. I mean it, Yugiri. Anything at all.
There's actually a lot of people traveling soon. Oh, Twitch is dying again. Hold on. Yeah. I think it might be time to move on to YouTube. Which is okay. We can pick this up another day. So yeah. I guess that'll wrap it up for this shit. I'll switch over. What you gonna do? Go AWOL. Do.